So hey there everybody, I'm checking over both screens right now, making sure that everything's running and recording. And as always, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a few minutes. My name is Rich Charpentier, and I'm the channel host. And normally we do a lot of drone talk here. Before I get right into the drone stuff today, I just wanted to check in with y'all. I hope everybody's doing okay and hanging in there. For me, it's been over a week of the social distancing, but quite honestly, I do a lot of my work remote anyways. But somehow it's different now, isn't it? So I just wanted to check in with all of you, see how you're doing, see that you're coping with this okay, because I think we're going to be in this for the long haul for a little while. With that said, though, we can still get some of our jobs done and still learn about new things. So I'm trying to put out more videos every week, useful videos for you, not only just because I want to produce more videos and share what I know, but also to give my friends out there on the internet something else to watch and to occupy your time and help you grow in the drone business during this trying time. So that's why I've been looking into doing the live streams as well. I'm still thinking about doing that, but yeah, scheduled time's pretty difficult. All right. With all that said here, so let's talk about today's topic. Yesterday, I went out and I flew the Clark Wayland Builders site again. So this project I started up back in July. I'm going to be doing a whole new video series that'll most probably be popping up on my Patreon and maybe on Udemy as well. Going through the whole process of acquiring this contract, of doing the job, what tools I used, and something funny's tickling me back here. I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to walk through the whole project. I'm at the point right now where we're getting close to wrapping up the project. So the building construction's done. They finally got some pavement down around the whole facility. So it's looking like they're getting into the zone of being ready to open. And so that's pretty cool. So I went out and I flew that yesterday. I usually try to fly their property either Saturdays or Sundays, minimum amount of people on site, so that we don't have to worry about flying over people. Now, yesterday's flight, there were a couple of people on location. They were all inside the building, so heard a lot of table saws and hammering, and saw a lot of discarded drywall as well. And you'll probably see a little of that in one of the videos coming up here. But so yeah, I got out, got the flights in, kept away from people, didn't go into any grocery stores or anything. Got back to the home office, offloaded everything, and already set up my folder for this next step here. So I just pulled the folder over on screen. So this is the 32920 CW Builders. This is the standard format that I've been using for many months now as I've been fine-tuning the presentation that I'm doing for the clients. So when I do my flights, it's very simple for me, and it's very easy to know what I was doing at what time. And the reason I say that is my first flight is always with Map Pilot on this location. So I'm using Map Pilot to help me make a two-dimensional orthomosaic map. And so that is all JPEGs generated by Map Pilot in the setup that I've done. So the first images that we come across, if we scroll all the way to the top, hey, look, DJI 001 from yesterday. So it makes it really easy on me to find where all those ortho photos finish off. So I'm just scrolling down. And this isn't a ton of photos, by the way. There's only 85 photos here. And they actually mark out the area very well, and you've seen the orthomosaics before. It's a little over 5 acres, so it's not this huge flight area, so you can do a really nice job with it because you're not worried about running your batteries down or blowing through batteries and not being able to finish the job. So after I do the ortho images, the next thing I do is I do my raw videos. So I have multiple flight paths that I've set up on Litchi to do this flight. And so as you can see here, 4 flights. But that 4 flights I usually break up into different parts. So let's take a look at the first one. By the way, 1.5 gigabytes on this. We're not going to play this whole thing through. What you're seeing with that quick turnaround there, So that is the drone getting onto its waypoint path. So it's going back behind where I launched it from. It's turning itself around now. And now it's getting ready. So there it goes. It's doing its little turn. It's doing its gimbal tilt. And now it follows the path that I gave it. So this particular path is going along the front facades to see, are these buildings looking complete? So this video just goes right through that whole area, and I actually break it up into a couple of parts for the final presentation for the client. So there we go. We're going to close that one. So that's the first flight of the day, first video flight of the day, I should say. And then we've got this one where we're actually doing a large orbit of the entire location. So we start out on the back area and the back buildings and what looks like a rec center up here. So I'm just going to fast forward that right up. Check out that swimming pool. So right in there, we've got a swimming pool going in. And I'm wondering if this is going to be like some kind of workout room in here. And then there's their little tower as well. And I'm just going to move this along. So we've got some initial pavement that's finally gone down because the whole back area has been dirt for all of the flights that I've done. And now it moves out and starts getting those fronts again, only it's pulled further away from the actual buildings. And I don't know what that is right there. Maybe a gazebo or something. That looks kind of interesting. I'm going to bet it's some kind of little gazebo or something. And all right, so there we go. So that was the second video flight. And then the third video flight, let's see where that one goes. That's the one that goes right up the center to really get a good look. There's that swimming pool area again. I really want to see that thing completed. I'm looking forward to seeing the buildings actually done in the near future. I've been documenting this since July, so I want to go inside. I want to see those, I want to see what each of the units looks like. So I've been working on this so long. I hope they let me go inside and check it out. All right, I'm going to close that one up. And then finally, we've got one more video, and this is the top-down video that I've done since day one, just to check out the rooftop areas, make sure that everything's completed in there. So just going through that really quick. So when this gets to CW Builders, I have a final video format for this so that they can actually see the same path as last month and the month before. And they can draw their own conclusions as to where they are in their timeline. And then the next folder that I have is just a couple of still images that I've been shooting over and over again since July. So all these go into a still photo time lapse. When I'm completing this project, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my first flight from July up against the final flight of the completion of the project. So I'm really looking forward to making that one too. So see, self-entertaining as well during this self-isolation period. I've got things to work on. Those things are interesting to me, and it makes the day go by pretty quick. So I hope that you have something similar in your life that you can pay attention to while we're doing the whole social distancing deal. Finally, I've got a folder 329 web video. It is empty. Let me double click it because I haven't put that last time-lapse video together yet. So I keep everything organized like this to make it easy on me to find everything. I also use Kino for finding things as well, whether it be still images or the raw videos as well. So that's part of my management system. And when it's all said and done, when I upload things to Dropbox, those file names right there are what they get in the Dropbox as well. So my clients get all these folders and they get all the images. They also get the final ortho image as well, and the files that went into producing it in case they wanted to do something with that later. So there you go. That's what I went out and flew yesterday and got ready. So today I'm going to be putting together the ortho images, and let me just go onto screen over here. So this was their February flight, and we've got just an intro image. We've got the final web video completed for them, so they've already seen this. We have got the still photos, the time-lapse still photos, so January to February again. And scrolling down, here is that latest ortho with February versus January. So the first thing that I'm going to work on, once I'm done with this video, is those ortho images. I'm going to have to throw them into Agisoft's Metashape, and then I'll process them in Metashape, and that's going to take a little while. So that's one of the parts of this project that is a little time consuming, running the model, waiting for it to do each of its phases. So usually I'm trying to turn those on around lunchtime, so I go off and have lunch. When I come back, some of it's completed, so that I'm not just sitting here watching paint dry on the computer screen. So all right, almost at the wrap up of this particular project. We do have another project going on as well that is at the moment on hold because of all the health issues going on. So when that project starts back up again, I'll let you know and I'll share it with you. By the way, stay tuned here. I am going to make a full series out of the CW Builders project. So I'll let you know about it. I'll let you know when things are available and how you can get access to it to check it out, and maybe gain some ideas and solutions for your own drone construction progression reporting. So please feel free to leave questions and comments down below. Let's get some conversations going. If we have the time on our hands to spend together to learn new things, and that's for me as well, because I've learned a lot of new things from subscribers here with some of their comments and questions and private emails. So if we can spend our time learning and improving our skill sets with our own drone work, then when all of this medical stuff starts tapering down, we'll be ready to hit the ground running for our next clients and acquire some new clients as well. All right, everybody, hang in there, and seriously, drop questions, drop emails. I'm happy to answer. And, it's helping me cope with what's going on out there. We're all coping with it in different ways. For me, I'm going to pour myself into work as much as possible. Oh, and I'm also playing with the messy hair look going forward, because I'm not going to the barber for a while. So we'll see how that evolves on this channel as well. Back in 2001, hiked on the Appalachian Trail, Georgia to Maine. I remember in Virginia, getting into Damascus, Virginia, I got a haircut after 450 miles of hiking on the Appalachian Trail. And so I got my haircut down pretty good, because, you're backpacking every day. And one of the other hikers that was with us, actually a couple of hikers that were with us, Night Train, who that's his trail name, and Maestro, both complained about me getting my haircut because they said I had really crazy bedhead hair. And so they were really disappointed in me for cutting the hair off, because they wanted to see where it would go as the trip progressed. So I guess I'm going with that for the duration right now. We're going to see how crazy the hair looks until I get to a barber, which is probably going to be weeks, and we'll just have to see. So watch for the hairstyling changes, or lack of hairstyling changes. Okay, I'll see y'all in a bit. I need to compile this video. I need to get to work on that. And then I'll probably put something up in the community too, because I really would like to do some live streaming, some Q&A, but I need to know that it would be valuable to you. So I want to hear back from all of you. Have a great start to the week, and whatever you're doing, good luck, and do your best at it. We'll see you again soon.